Happy.
Visitors Challenge Cup now, one of my favourite events at this regatta, and we've got Brown University USA on the Berkshire station going head-to-head with Cambridge University and the Roskilde Rowing Club Denmark on the Buckinghamshire station. The crowds gathering here at the start to see these Coxless Falls go off. This is the intermediate Coxless Falls event, the one level down from the elite Coxless Falls in the Stewards Challenge Cup. Oh, this steering here is getting very close here on the Buckinghamshire station.
Yeah, shaved a bit of paint off those booms, I think.
Very good, Angus, indeed. I think it has. And in the steering seat, Bastian Secker in that crew closest to us in the stroke seat, the under-23 bronze medalist from the single in 2021, the Danish athlete component of this composite crew. And look how close they're holding the crew from Brown University. These athletes made up from the 1V that Brown has brought over from the east coast of the States, and this is going to be a fascinating race, Angus.
Oh, it really is. Super close, going through about 500 metres here, and as perhaps the advantage that comes to the Cambridge and Danish crew, as the course goes into the middle of the river, I wonder if they can take advantage of that, pushing through the middle of the race.
Indeed, we'll have to see. So much experience across both of these crews, and the Brown crew we'll come to in just a moment, but as we've already said, they're a crew that have been competing as part of the 1V this year for Brown through the season, through the Eastern Sprints, through the IRAs, and they'll be confident that this is four of their top guys coming into this Visitors Challenge Cup. But they'll be going against some of the top university talent from here in the UK as well. The Cambridge University athletes on board, Luca Ferraro in the bow seat, an under-23 world champion in 2023 and a boat race winner. I certainly would not write off this crew just yet on the Buck station.
No, Brown holding them quite nicely at about a length here, and perhaps just extending that advantage. They're rowing super confidently.
Rowing super confidently, and you need that confidence, I think, in the Coxless Falls, Angus, because if you show any sign of being a little bit touchy, being a little bit nervous of the steering of the booms, we all saw that Visitors final back in, was it 2016, when Cal steered into the booms. That was this event, and it does create that big pressure cooker that can really sort of rattle and force the crews to make mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. But you can see here that Brown crew are just they're sat up. I think that's a real sign of confidence in a crew. They're sat up nice and tall, their chests are out nice and proud, and they're just really pressing that boat along. And what's important is keeping that form as you go further on down the race, and it gets a bit close to the finish.
Yeah, as they get that little bit closer to the finish, we're now on board with Brown University in the bow seat there. Connor Brown, he's got the steering cable, so he's the one that's responsible for keeping them in that dead straight line. He's been to Henley 5 times before, though, so he's certainly someone that knows what it feels like between the booms, having raced for Abingdon School through his junior career. He's joined by Gabriel Marler in the 2 seat, Nate Swidler in the 3 seat, and Willem Stope in the stroke seat, who won that Eastern Sprints race by just 0.08 of a second. He was in the ladies' plate as well, so he's raced in these intermediate events before. And Brown, if you're joining in from Rhode Island, 7:20 in the morning right now, you'll be pleased to see that the boys of Brown are entering the Stewards enclosure with clear water ahead of Cambridge University and Roskilde Rowing Club Denmark. Well, we just love it when the American colleges bring crews over here to Henley Royal Regatta. It just makes the competition that much hotter, and Brown will be very pleased that their 1V are performing extremely well in this Coxless Falls event against some really talented athletes, Bastian Secker, Kenneth Copland, Samuel Sullivan and Luca Ferraro, who are the losing crew there in that Visitors Challenge Cup.